Welcome to the Reselling Minute with your host, Froggy Flips.
Welcome back to the Reselling Minute, where we uncover the top reselling stories from around YouTube and social media at large. I am your host, Froggy Flips. Tonight's top story: eBay has named a brand new CEO. Jamie Ionin is set to take the wheel on April 27th. Jamie was previously the CEO for SamsClub.com. Sounds like the perfect match. The Kelly hustle has done what few other resellers are able to do right now: source from a thrift store. Now, before those letters and phone calls start flooding in, make sure you check out the video to see exactly how he accomplished this enviable feat. With trash picking and scrapping at a standstill, Tacos Tax has found the time to release a wider variety of content to his YouTube channel. One notable new video details his origins as a reseller. So, if you'd like to deep dive into the history of America's reselling sweetheart, head on over to Tacos Tax's YouTube channel. Tonight, we travel north of the border, where Canadian reseller Chris from Thrift Beast CQ has lost one of his AirPods. However, in an exciting turn of events, Chris took the opportunity to venture into a genre that I believe all YouTubers should explore at least once: ASMR. In other Canadian news, Jody Matoma continues to be just about the chillest dude ever. Now for a look at our weather. We're going to go live to Denver, where special correspondent Chicken Patty in a Bun has a very special flipping forecast. Chicken Patty, can you hear me?
Thanks, Froggy. I am Chicken Patty in a Bun, your on-site weather correspondent from Denver, Colorado, bringing you the flipping forecast. The current weather conditions is froggy with accumulating snow. The current temperature is from the quarantines to the mid-20s. Across the nation, there is an unprecedented heat wave of Nintendo Wii-related systems and accessories. A low-pressure system has stagnated across the greater United States, reducing the flow of Starbucks mugs and Black Diamond VHS tapes. A check of the barometer shows increased pressure on YouTubers, resulting in non-reselling related content. This week's flipping forecast will be similar to last week's, hopefully with less desperation and perspiration. Reporting from Denver, Colorado, this is Chicken Patty in a Bun. Back to you, Froggy.
Thanks, Chicken Patty in a Bun. Ready, Set, Resell. What a fun channel name to say. This past Wednesday night, another episode of Bolo or No Go aired on the Cincinnati Picker YouTube channel. Once again, fun was had by all, and ratings were high, as John was joined by special co-hosts Steve and Steph, Resell Killers. Make sure you tune in live this Wednesday evening for another new episode where John just may be joined by another special co-host. Earlier this morning, when I was gathering these hard-hitting news stories, our executive producer, Mrs. Froggy Flips, stumbled across a shocking revelation. We're going to go live now to our newsroom, where Mrs. Froggy Flips is continuing to research this developing story. Sweet thing, can you hear me?
Yes, Froggy darling. So this morning I was watching the ID Network, more specifically a show called Offing Your Husband and How to Get Away with It.
Wait, what?
When I stumbled upon an expose where Burgundy Cell seemingly admits to being a scammer on eBay. Now the jury is still out on whether this is fact or fabrication. But given that April Fool's Day was nearly 3 weeks ago, one can only assume that we're dealing with the truth. I will continue to get to the bottom of this story, and I will report back with any new developments. Back to you, Froggy.
Thanks, babe. I love you.
I love you too.
Part-Time Pickers uploaded a video this morning, as he does every morning, and proceeded to rack up 21 views in 3 minutes at 9 a.m. on a Monday. How does that dude do it? Now it's time for a new segment on the Reselling Minute called Old School Video Throwback, where we feature a reselling YouTube video from years past that deserves to be revisited. This week's Old School Video Throwback comes from Resell Rabbit, and it premiered on June 22nd, 2016. Follow Rabbit around as he sources from a Houston flea market looking for items to sell on Amazon FBA. This video is where I personally learned that Logitech Universal Remote Controls are something to look out for. So I will link this video down in the description. If you have a few minutes, make sure you check it out. For the most part, it still holds up. In our arguably small reselling YouTube community, hitting 100,000 subscribers is a feat not accomplished by many. The newest member to receive that coveted silver YouTube play button is none other than Casey the Rockstar Flipper. So congratulations, Casey, that is very impressive. I bet I know who's next. Phoenix Resell has held an award ceremony that he calls the Roskers, the Reselling Oscars. Each coveted statue comes with a personalized inscription, as well as an adorable little IKEA bag. The ceremony was chock full of several shoo-ins, as well as many upsets, so if you haven't yet, make sure you check out the video to see exactly who's going to have a Rosker sitting on their shelf. And finally tonight, it's time for a 1,000 subscriber shout out. Friend of the channel, John, the DC Picker, last week reached over 1,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. John is a great guy with solid content and a booming Instagram, so if you have not yet, head on over to the DC Picker and subscribe to his channel. Congrats, John. Now before I sign off tonight, I would like to remind you to have your pets spayed and neutered. In this time of quarantine, even pets are bored, so it's the responsible thing to do to control the pet population. Let's all do our part. Well, if you have any stories that you would like to see us report on, or if you would like to be a special correspondent, as always, make sure you email us froggyflips81@gmail.com or hit us up on Instagram @froggyflips. But that is what we got for you tonight from all of us here at the Reselling Minute. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. Love ya. Bye.